History remembers the victors, but not always the truth. Buried beneath ruins, forgotten beneath oceans, and hidden within ancient texts are stories that still challenge everything we think we know. Welcome to Hellhound, where we uncover the buried truths of history. The Antikythera Mechanism, the ancient computer that shouldn't exist. Imagine discovering a machine that more than 2,000 years old, filled with dozens of precision-cut bronze gears, not in a forgotten workshop, not inside an ancient palace, but at the bottom of the sea. A device so advanced that when scientists first examined it, they refused to believe it belonged to the ancient world. Some called it impossible. Others believed it was proof that history was missing an entire chapter. Today, we know it as the Antikythera Mechanism, often described as the world's first analog computer. But what exactly was it? Who built it? How did ancient craftsmen create technology that would not appear again for more than 1,000 years? And perhaps the biggest question of all, what else has history forgotten? Tonight, we investigate one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. The story begins not in a laboratory, but beneath the waves of the Aegean Sea. In the spring of 1900, a group of sponge divers sheltering from a storm made an unexpected discovery near the small Greek island of Antikythera. As one diver descended into the dark water, he expected to find sponges. Instead, he found something astonishing. Scattered across the seabed lay the remains of an ancient ship, bronze statues, marble sculptures, coins, jewelry, glassware, and luxury cargo unlike anything archaeologists had seen before. The wreck had rested untouched for nearly 2,000 years. It was one of the richest archaeological discoveries ever found beneath the sea. As recovery efforts continued, workers noticed something strange among the corroded fragments. At first glance, it looked like nothing more than a lump of green, mineral-encrusted bronze, broken, cracked, almost unrecognizable. Most people ignored it, but inside that corroded mass, hidden beneath centuries of corrosion, was a discovery that would force historians to rethink the technological achievements of the ancient world. When conservators carefully examined the object, they noticed something impossible. Tiny, perfectly shaped, interlocking gears. Not one, not two, but dozens. Machines with gears certainly existed in the ancient world, but nothing of this complexity had ever been found from antiquity. The object seemed centuries, perhaps even a millennium, ahead of its time. The question wasn't just what it was. The question was, how could the ancient Greeks have built something so sophisticated? And if they could build this, what else might they have known? When archaeologists first recovered the strange bronze object, they had no idea what they were looking at. It wasn't complete. Much of it had broken apart after nearly 2,000 years beneath the sea, covered in layers of corrosion. It looked more like a rock than a machine. For decades, it sat inside a museum, its greatest secret, still hidden. Then, technology caught up with history. Using powerful X-ray scanners and three-dimensional imaging, scientists were finally able to look inside without damaging the fragile artifact. What they discovered left the world speechless. Hidden beneath centuries of corrosion were more than 30 precisely crafted bronze gears, each one cut with incredible accuracy, every tooth carefully shaped, every wheel connected to another. Together, they formed an astonishing mechanical system, not random, not decorative, purposeful. The deeper researchers looked, the more extraordinary the discovery became. This wasn't just a collection of gears, it was a machine designed to calculate. Imagine holding an object no larger than a shoebox, yet inside, it contained technology centuries ahead of its time. Turn a single hand crank, and dozens of gears began moving together, each wheel turning another, each movement carefully synchronized, like the gears inside a modern clock. Except this machine existed before mechanical clocks. before telescopes, before modern science. It was built in an age when Rome had not yet reached its greatest power, an age when handwritten scrolls were humanity's greatest libraries. How was this even possible? As researchers reconstructed the mechanism piece by piece, its true purpose slowly emerged. It wasn't designed for navigation. It wasn't built for war. It wasn't a weapon. Instead, it was built to understand the universe. This remarkable device could predict the movements of the sun, the phases of the moon, the timing of eclipses, and even important athletic competitions held across the Greek world. Imagine asking a machine. Every gear represented a calculation. Every rotation mirrored the movement of heavenly bodies. It was a machine built not to conquer kingdoms, but to understand time itself. For centuries, people looked toward the sky and saw mystery. The creators of this extraordinary device saw mathematics, and somehow they transformed those calculations into moving gears. But another mystery remained. Who could possibly build such an incredible machine? Was it the work of one brilliant inventor, a forgotten workshop, or the final masterpiece of a scientific tradition that disappeared forever? The answer may lie in one of history's greatest centers of knowledge, and the clues lead us to ancient Greece's greatest minds. Who built the world's first analog computer? The Antikythera Mechanism is extraordinary enough on its own, but perhaps the greatest mystery isn't what it is. It's who built it. No name is engraved on the machine. No instruction manual survived. No ancient writer ever left us a complete description of its construction. So where did this incredible knowledge come from? To answer that, we have to travel back more than 2,000 years to a civilization that transformed mathematics, astronomy, and engineering: ancient Greece. By the 2nd century BCE, Greek scholars had already made astonishing discoveries. They calculated the size of the Earth with remarkable accuracy. They mapped the stars. They developed advanced geometry. And they understood that the movements of the heavens followed predictable mathematical patterns. To them, the universe wasn't chaos. It was a system that could be measured, calculated, and perhaps recreated. Many historians believe the Antikythera Mechanism was built in a highly skilled workshop, not by one person working alone, but by generations of craftsmen, mathematicians, and astronomers, sharing knowledge that had been refined over centuries. Creating gears this precise was an extraordinary challenge. Every tooth had to mesh perfectly. Every wheel had to maintain the correct ratio. One tiny mistake, and the entire machine would fail. This wasn't just craftsmanship, it was precision engineering. One name appears again and again whenever researchers discuss the mechanism: Archimedes, the legendary mathematician, engineer, and inventor from Syracuse. Archimedes designed remarkable machines, complex pulleys, war engines, mechanical devices that amazed the ancient world. Although there is no evidence that Archimedes personally built the Antikythera Mechanism, many historians believe his ideas and the engineering tradition he inspired may have influenced the people who eventually did. Another possibility points toward the island of Rhodes, a major center of astronomy, mathematics, and mechanical craftsmanship during the Hellenistic period. Several researchers believe the mechanism may have been built there, where skilled artisans and astronomers worked side by side. The truth is, we still don't know. And perhaps that's what makes the story so compelling. At some point, this extraordinary machine began a long journey across the Mediterranean, packed aboard a Roman-era cargo ship alongside marble statues, luxury goods, fine glassware, and works of art. Was it being sold to a wealthy collector? Was it a diplomatic gift, a scientific instrument destined for a library, or the prized possession of an astronomer? No one knows. Then, disaster struck. A violent storm, jagged rocks, a ship torn apart by the sea. Within moments, one of the greatest technological achievements of the ancient world disappeared beneath the waves. There it remained, hidden in darkness for nearly 2,000 years, waiting for someone to find it. Think about that for a moment. If those sponge divers had never sought shelter from a storm in 1900, if they had chosen another stretch of coastline, if the wreck had remained buried beneath the sea, the Antikythera Mechanism might still be waiting. Its story, never told. Its secrets, never discovered. Sometimes, history doesn't survive because civilizations choose to preserve it. Sometimes, it survives simply because chance allows it to. But perhaps the greatest mystery still remains. If ancient engineers could build a machine this sophisticated, why didn't technology continue to evolve in the same way? Why do we find no other machines like it for more than 1,000 years? Did the knowledge disappear? Or are there more extraordinary discoveries, still waiting beneath the earth or the sea? The lost knowledge of the ancient world. For more than a century, scientists have studied the Antikythera Mechanism. Every scan, every fragment, every inscription has revealed another piece of an incredible story. Yet one question still refuses to disappear. If the ancient Greeks could build a machine this advanced, where are the others? History gives us no clear answer. No workshop filled with similar devices has ever been discovered. No warehouse of forgotten machines, no complete instruction manual. Only this remarkable survivor, rescued from the depths of the sea. Was it a one-of-a-kind masterpiece? Or was it simply the only one lucky enough to survive? History can be fragile. Libraries burn, cities fall, empires collapse. Knowledge that takes centuries to build can disappear within a single generation. The ancient world lost countless books, inventions, and discoveries. Many survive only because later writers mentioned them. Others vanished completely. It's possible the Antikythera Mechanism was never unique. It may have been part of a tradition of scientific craftsmanship that was gradually lost through war, economic decline, and the passage of time. Without written manuals, without skilled teachers, even the greatest technology can fade into legend. Today, modern researchers continue to unlock its secrets. Using advanced imaging techniques, computer simulations, and precision engineering, they've reconstructed much of how the mechanism once worked. Each new discovery reveals something remarkable. Ancient engineers weren't simply talented craftsmen. They combined mathematics, astronomy, and mechanical engineering into a single device, a machine capable of modeling the movements of the heavens with astonishing sophistication. It reminds us that innovation is not exclusive to the modern world. Great ideas have always existed. Sometimes, they're simply forgotten. The Antikythera Mechanism challenges one of history's biggest assumptions, that technological progress always moves in a straight line. But history tells a different story. Civilizations rise, knowledge grows, empires fall, and sometimes remarkable achievements are lost, only to be rediscovered centuries later. This small collection of bronze gears has transformed our understanding of the ancient world, not because it rewrote history, but because it reminded us that history is never truly complete. There are still mysteries buried beneath deserts, hidden beneath oceans, and waiting beneath layers of earth. Every excavation, every shipwreck, every forgotten ruin has the potential to change what we think we know. Perhaps the next discovery is already waiting. History isn't just a record of the past, it's a puzzle with pieces still missing. Here at Hellhound, we uncover the buried truths of history, one mystery at a time. If you enjoyed this documentary, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you never miss our next investigation. And now, I'd like to hear from you. Do you think the Antikythera mechanism was a one-of-a-kind invention? Or could there be more ancient machines still waiting to be discovered? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop searching for the truth. This is Hellhound.